Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Ibrahim. And of course, we'll be looking at the reaction of the president to the declaration of the presidential of former governor of Lagos State and also the national leader of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's declaration of interest in running for presidency in the year 2023. Well, these are things that, a lot of us have been waiting for. It's been a rumor all the while. Oh, is he going to run? Is he not going to run? But then earlier on today, the president and Tinubu met. This meeting was held earlier on today. The national leader of the APC came last to the presidential villa on October 31st. That's to recall, 31st, 2021. The agenda of the closed-door meeting is not yet made public. That's the record. I want to bring everything together for you so that you get to know what really happened today. Made public as at the time that this record was being put together. But it may not be unconnected with the activities of the ruling party as regards its convention and the zoning of the political offices, especially the presidency of for the year 2023 election. Now, the APC national leader came alone as he did the last time he visited. Unlike the previous visits, he normally come with the pioneer interim chairman of the party, Chief BC Akande. The visit came a few days after President Buhari had warned chieftains of the ruling APC that if they didn't settle their disagreement among them, the party may lose the 2023 election to the opposition party, People's Democratic Party. Recall that on Friday last week, Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau State met with the president and had told journalists after the meeting that the APC governors would meet with the president on Sunday to discuss and pick a date for the party's convention. But the meeting never held. And so we're still wondering why that did not hold. But the concern still remains with all these issues in the APC. Is it not going to shake in or weaken their the opportunity or the possibility of them continuing to be at the top seats, say the presidency seats and all of that? Because in some of the states, take Osun State for instance, there are factions in the party. And if we may go by what the Bible says, that when a house is divided against itself, that it will not stand. And, with what we are seeing in the APC at the moment, we probably are not far from the reality of that happening. But then I guess they are doing everything possible within the party to see to it that this does not happen. I mean, that they don't lose power to the opposition party, which is the PDP. Well, let's see what the reaction of the president is. But then, first of all, let's look at how the meeting went, because there were other reactions to as to what the national leader went to do at the villa. Quite a lot of people have lots of, there are lots of comments that have come in, saying all sorts of things, but then we are not in for that this evening. But then your comments should still keep coming in. Let's look at it. Why, or do you think that Tinubu is the right person to be governor? Or to be president, sorry. Now, I think that the state where Nigeria is today is not about it's your turn. I mean, if that is the case, then I think every family in Nigeria should become president one day or the other. If that is the way we want to run it. If it is an issue of it's your turn, it's not my turn, it's supposed to be zoned to this place, it's not supposed to be zoned to this place. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I think we need a vibrant person. Now, not quite long we saw there were insinuations, news all over the place. Even there were billboards carrying or asking that the current president or vice president, the current vice president run for presidency. Personally, I believe I believe he's a man who is capable of becoming president. Now, Tinubu said, when responding to newsmen, said that it is a lifelong ambition. I have the capacity to do what? To be the president of Nigeria. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, on Monday said that he has informed President Muhammadu Buhari of his ambition to contest for the position of president in 2023. God willing. Asiwaju Tinubu said it was a lifelong ambition and that he has the confidence, the vision, and the capacity to build on the vision of President Buhari. Now, the APC national leader disclosed this to State House correspondents after meeting behind closed doors. I told you that, we go on and on like that. With President Muhammadu Buhari, as I mentioned earlier on, at the presidential villa in Abuja, he said he was at the State House to see the president on general issues concerning Nigeria, including some of the concerns in the APC, as well as security issues, as whether he has informed President Buhari of his ambition to contest for the president in 2023. He said, I have informed the president of my ambition, but I have not informed Nigerians yet. Of course, you already know about it now. I'm still consulting on what was the response of President Buhari. Asiwaju said the president as a Democrat, did not ask him to stop from contesting. That's the response of the president. The president has not said Asiwaju should not contest. He has not said Asiwaju should not contest. But the silence, and I think the president is used more to body language. He is used to body language. He doesn't talk much. He talks, when he talks, he's used to body language. It's either he keeps quiet or he speaks or he does this or he does that. But then, he said, as touching the response of the president did not say, don't contest. In any case, he's not contesting against him. Let's say they are from the same party, so he's not contesting against him. The president will be true with his tenure by then, with the second time in office by then, which of course is constitutional, But then, what is the president's real? What do you think President Muhammadu Buhari has in mind? Can we talk about that? What do you think President Muhammadu Buhari has in mind? Let's just read his mind. Let's just read the mind of this man. Let's just read his mind. Let's just read his mind. What do you think he had in mind? What do you think he has in mind? Why do you think he did not oppose, or why do you think he's not opposing, or what do you think? Let's talk about it. In serious matters, we just look at the matters and just say how things go. What do you think? Why do you think he didn't say anything, or he did not oppose? Because the way he has put it, he's saying that he did not oppose him. He has not opposed him. He didn't say don't contest. But don't you think silence could mean no? Not wanting something or not wanting you to do something might just mean that, not saying something might mean that the person is saying no. The person is saying no. But then, let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Further on that, like I said, Tinubu informs Buhari or Sibajo of 2023 presidential ambition. Buhari gives go ahead. He says, we are not aware of the conversation. Says the VP spokesperson said, we are not aware of the conversation. Reverend Waves urges VP to join the race. As group explains why Southeast will support, Osibajo. Daniel Banikoro, DNE, wants Southwest leader to streamline aspirants. A week after the Director General, Tinubu Support Group and former House of Representative member Abdul Mumuin Jubri disclosed that former Lagos State Governor and National Leader of the APC, or Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, will be contesting in the 2023 presidential election. The Guardian gathered last night that he had informed President Muhammadu Buhari, like I mentioned earlier, of his aspiration, to which the president reportedly asked him to go ahead. reportedly had thing to go. And this is coming as governors of the ruling party gathered last night for a crucial meeting over the proposed February National Convention of the party. Also informed of Tinubu's aspiration is the vice president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. The duo was the cynosure of eyes as they met on Saturday in Azar, Bauchi State, for the Minister of Education, Alhaji Adamu Adamu's daughter's wedding. Osinbajo served as Commissioner for Justice and Attorney General in Tinubu's 8 years administration as Lagos governor. The duo also met on October 29 last year when the vice president visited the APC national leader in his Asokoro residence to empathize with him on his return from the United Kingdom after undergoing the knee surgery. Highly placed sources said Asiwaju had used the occasion of the vice president's visit last October to intimate him on his ambition. And while it is not clear what Osinbajo's response was, sources in the know have severally quoted that the vice president as saying he would not contest against Tinubu, his former boss, adding that Asiwaju remains his benefactor. But other sources, however, noted that Osinbajo has always insisted that the APC leader has never told him he wanted to contest the 2023 election. This is in reference to the rumor presidential ambition of the vice president. Of course, that is still in the air because there have been billboards in support of Tinubu or in support of Osinbajo because it's, for me, I feel it's going to be a tussle, and not just a tussle for the #1 seat, but even among the duo, one is a boss to the other, or are we going to say, are you not seeing it from this perspective that what will eventually happen is, okay, you know what, hold on for your boss, let your boss go in, okay, let your boss do 110 and you will come in, which most of the time does not always happen. It doesn't always happen, when you say, let your boss do 110. No, most of the time, they eventually come back to do 2. No, I've not seen anybody who came in and they told him, let's do 110, and they eventually did 1. It doesn't always happen anyway. But then, when contacted as whether Tinubu or Osinbajo had spoken about the former's ambition, Mr. Tunde Rahman, media advisor to the former Lagos governor, refused to volunteer any comments. He said he would reach out to our correspondent shortly, but he was yet to do so as at the time of filing this report. Reacting to the development, Mr. Laulu Akande, the special advisor to the vice president, said he was not aware of such discussions. I don't think you should support the flying of such dubious kites, but to answer your question, no, I am not aware of any such discussions to even begin with. Meanwhile, a group, the United Nigeria Ambassadors, has explained why the Southeast geopolitical zone will support the emergence of Osinbajo as the country's next president. Timothy Nwachukwu, the national coordinator of UNA, noted that Nigerians across the 6 geopolitical zones have been calling on Osinbajo to run for the presidency. Nwachukwu said if Osinbajo accepted the call, he would get the support of the Southeast so that he could consolidate on the already existing projects which the present administration had massively embarked on in this zone. Also, the member representing Ughelli North, Ughelli South, Udu Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Reverend Francis Wave, has called on Osinbajo to contest the 2023 presidential election, where in a statement insisted that nobody from the PDP could match the candidacy of Osinbajo, adding the vice president will run the 2023, will win the 2023 election with ease from the APC. This is coming 2 days after the campaign posters of vice president surfaced along major streets and towns in Ekiti State, despite repeated denials by Osinbajo that he is committed to helping the administration of President Buhari achieve his campaign promises to Nigeria. Well, the campaign posters were at one of the strategic locations in Ikere, Ekiti, headquarters of the Ikere Local Government Council, have the picture of the vice president, but without any political party logo. The poster were also conspicuous conspicuously displayed in major areas in Ekiti, Ado Ekiti, the state capital. However, former governor of Ogun State, Otumagbenga Daniels, has urged leaders and traditional leaders or rulers of the southwest to consider and streamline those eyeing the coveted seats of the nation's president in the region ahead of the 2023 general election. Daniel said this in an interview with newsmen shortly after the 17th annual Thanksgiving and 10th year anniversary service of his father, Most Reverend Abraham Adebola Daniel, held yesterday at Abraham's Tabernacle Baptist International Worship Center, Shagamu, Ogun State. Daniel's position was supported by the former Minister of Defense State, Senator Musili Obanekoro, the Deputy Minority Whip in the House of Representatives, Shegun Adekoya, and the three-time governorship candidates in Ogun State, Boyega Nasiru Isiaka. Well, that is it for now on the declaration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ambition to run for the presidency in 2023 to the president and the president's reaction at the moment. Well, what is your opinion on this particular issue? What do you think? Let's talk about it. It's simple. It is serious matters on ONIF TV, and like I would always say, please do make your comments simple and most importantly, civil. Don't abuse anybody. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you and have a very wonderful night. All.